Ain't nobody gonna be able to hold nothing over my head. My next blessing is coming with no strings attached. I ain't gonna have to sleep with nobody. I ain't gonna have to brown nose. I ain't gonna have to compromise. I've been.
Well, I definitely thank you guys for joining me tonight. I thank you for joining me tonight. We are in for a special treat. These two amazing individuals are a part of that anthology as well. I tell you, I have truly, truly enjoyed working with them. Before we go any further, I want them to introduce themselves in case you've not tuned into their shows. Ava Holly, if you would go first, please.
Sure.
Introduce yourself. Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm Ava Holly. I've been part of WBNN and this wonderful platform since 2021. And I'm so excited to be here with you, Angela. I was talking about you on Hooney's show last night, and you are just amazing. And I think Brother O has brought a lot out in all of us with what he does in his platform. I've been in and around radio for a long time. I'm a music and theater major from college, so I've studied all forms of the arts. And I've been in radio for a long time. I was a party DJ for about 12 years. I did direct sales for about 17 years. And I've taken all of those skills and put them together in one place to create my company, 4A Star, where we host events, we MC, we drive people to events. We do all kinds of things in the industry. So thank you for having me on, and I appreciate you.
Thank you for taking time out to co-host with me tonight. I definitely thank you for that. And Zach, if you would please introduce yourself for those that may not know who you are.
Of course. Let me tell y'all, man. I am Mrs. Zachary Williams. I am 29 years old. Located in South Carolina. So, I've been on this WBN for almost a year now. Since last year. Definitely, Black Campus is an open mic. Definitely, I have another broadcast show. It's called The Royal Mike. I'm glad to be here. I mean, I wear many titles. You know, I'm a poet. I am an author. I'm a co-host. I am a prince of Chocolate Black Pride in South Carolina. But like I said, I wear many titles, and thank you for having me as your co-host. You know, we're gonna have a good time tonight, and you know, it is National Poise Month. You know, we gotta give it up for us, man, because a lot goes into this behind the scenes. People don't really know.
Exactly. I tell you, I'm just grateful for you guys to take time out of your schedule to join me tonight in celebrating National Poetry Awareness Month. My birthday as well. I celebrated my 51st birthday on April the 1st. And I am just excited for what God has in store for me going forward in this year. And like always, everybody that know me and have been knowing me since I've gotten really into writing and all the things that I do across these social media platforms know that every year I like to produce a piece and it drops on my birthday to not just celebrate my birthday, but to celebrate those around me that are doing amazing things. So this year I decided to really focus on poetry and allowing those that are in my circle to let their voices come forth and let them shine in a space. I was excited that we when we released on April the 1st, we released as a number one new release. Exciting to do that and to be able to, it was 26 of us sharing inside of this book. So I'm excited tonight. And I've asked all of the poets to bring a piece to share. So I'm going to allow my co-hosts to share their pieces. And then we're going to start bringing up our guests after they share their pieces. Ava, if you would go first.
Sure. I think I like the short poem because it gets you thinking, and it's called The Thinking. Here we go. How do you show up for the world? Your thoughts, your actions lead you to a place that is designed for your spirit. How do you show up for the world? Are your actions contagious? Do you act as if? Can your electronic spirit charge the world, change the world, fill someone else's cup? Does your cup runneth over to produce positive change? How do you show up for the world? Does that action show up for you? Do you show up for you? Does the future depend on you? Come on now, look inside of yourself. Stand up, stand out. How do you show up for the world? What you do every day makes a difference. Imagine what the world would be like without just one thing you have brought to it. There is no destination, only a journey. Show up for the world. We are waiting.
Wow. We are waiting. Show up for the world because we are waiting. Man, if they only knew. If they only knew. That was amazing, Ava. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Zach, let's hear what you got tonight.
If I don't come behind that, here's a little, this song, Dear Father. Dear Father, do you love me? Was your heart was ever kind? In the shadow of my childhood, I had the thirst and it cannot find. Did you see the little boy in me, hunger for your prayers? Oh, with a feather thought, lost in the day. Did you see your eyes have been soft when you look at mine? Did you ever see the pieces of you in every prayer and every cry? I grew up in silence, abandoned out your care, trying to be the strong one as the world wasn't even fair. I learned how to ride this bike to learn, alone, and face my fear at night, wishing for your guiding hands to tell me it will be all right. Every missing moment, it was a hush with a word said, I wonder if you ever loved me. The love was dead. So, dear Father, I need you to understand. From my heart, I hold a little boy searching for your hand. Thank you.
Wow. That's that piece. That's that piece. Wow. That was nice, Zach. That was nice.
Thank you.
I like that. We got a few minutes before I start bringing up my guests. I want y'all to share with me what this month mean for you guys as poets. Ava.
It's interesting because I'm an author, but I've been writing poetry since like the second grade. I still have a little anthology from school. I found it like, I don't know, a month ago. I don't know where I put it, but I have it. So this was like a full circle moment because I have a published poem in a collegiate handbook. I have my little anthology from second grade. And now I'm with you on a number one spot. And I hope you're going to share what else happened this week with us. But I feel so honored and blessed for this. It's just another stepping stone in what we do next. And thank you, Angela.
And Zach?
I'll say for me, like this month right here, shows, especially my generation, that we have a voice. We have this month to celebrate what we write, what our emotions, whatever we feel. I would say for me, I have been acknowledged all across the world. But this is a moment that we're really, really shine the light on poets. That we have a space. We are more than just a writer. We are more than just a poet. We are just more than just the spoken words. I'm gonna say we better than rappers, but I'm saying this not right here is to show the world that we ain't nothing to play with when it comes to our words and comes to our metaphors. So that's what this month means to me.
Wow. So wow. I really thought at one point that poetry was dying off, that people were really not really into poetry. And then COVID hit. And then I saw a major rebirth in poetry. Now it may have not been so, but in my eyes, that's what I saw. I saw a major rebirth because a lot of us were forced to stay home. We were forced to be to be in the house. So we had no choice but to tap into those things. We had to come up with alternative ways to do what we do. And I think that was really one of the turning points in my life because it gave me a lot of opportunity to really focus on the things that I wanted to do. I was able to walk away from a job and to do the things that I'm doing full time. So it's not just a passion. It's not just it's my livelihood, and I thank God for allowing me to have these gifts and talents that I'm able to, not just benefit myself, but I'm able to share it with other people, and to help other people position themselves to align with that they've been, ordained for. We had the opportunity and the pleasure to be inside of Times Square, featured on the billboard. We were on every hour of the hour. You saw us pop up on that screen, and I tell you, it was definitely an amazing time. A lot of us, we never thought that we would be in this moment, doing the things that we do. But I am grateful. And our first guest that's coming up, our guest poet, y'all, she's the youngest poet in our anthology. At 11 years old, she's already making a name for herself. She's already doing some amazing things. I tell you, when she say 11 years old, I'm like 34, 35 years old because she definitely has an old spirit, and she definitely is very intelligent, and she just keeps doing amazing things. And I'm just so excited that she allowed her voice to speak. Sometimes we don't even, reference our babies and allow them. We wait until they get older and want them to do things. But I'm grateful for the ones that would push their babies to chase after their dreams at such a young age. So without further ado, I would like to bring Anaya Grimball. Hey Anaya, are you there?
Yes.
Hey girl,
Hi.
how are you?
Good.
Good. So you gonna tell us a little bit about Anaya?
My name is Anaya Grimble. I'm 11 years old, and my favorite color is blue. And I just started to like writing poems
Wow. So why did you decide to um get involved in poetry and write poetry?
because some poetry that I read is very powerful, and it inspires me to like do like make other people inspired and try other things that they might feel like a tropical.
Wow. So do you have a piece for us tonight?
Yep.
Would you like to share it?
Yes. The
Okay.
name is Friendship. And whenever you feel alone or not feeling at home, friends will come to you to take away what God needs. They'll make you feel like a frown and turn that frown upside down. You can always count on your friends, even when they are a mess.
Wow. Now that was nice. That was nice. Because to be a friend, it is the word tells us that we have to be a friend to find a friend. I think, and I'm paraphrasing y'all, so don't quote me on it. But it's over there. The Bible speak about friends, y'all. It speaks about friends. So I love that poem. So snap snap for you, girl. What made you want to be a part of this anthology?
So you repeat that?
What made you want to be a part of this number one new release anthology?
Um, I mean, it feels special to be a part of the book, especially when I'm this young. I would have never thought that I would be in the book at 11 years old, but I guess I'll try.
Wow. And she was on the billboard inside of New York Times Square, y'all. I tell you, it is truly an honor um, to know you, Anaya. And Ava, Zach, do y'all have anything that y'all would like to say to Anaya?
I was go ahead. I was just keep on writing, man. I have been a person around your age. I was 12 years old when I started writing. But I'll tell you, as you keep on writing, tell you one day your writing will come. It will touch somebody, even though it touch somebody else today on here. But down the line, when you look back, you can be like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, yeah, I did that. I did that thing. But like, keep writing. I am so proud of you, and you don't know how many people that you have touched with your poem. Because friendship means a lot now these days than ever. But keep doing your job. I love it.
Thank you.
Ava?
Yeah, I wanted to say the same thing. Encourage you to keep writing. These are all stepping stones to things that will happen in your life later, things that you don't even know about. And you'll be able to pull back on this resource and see what you can use to help you move forward as you move forward in life. So we're so honored and proud to have you with us at your age and doing these amazing things.
Amen. Amen. Anaya, we thank you. I know it's probably past your bedtime. So we thank you for stopping by and sharing with us. And we want you to know that we thank you for being a part of this anthology and allowing your words to speak. Hopefully, you have encouraged someone else your age to do the same. So we want you to keep reaching for the stars and keep letting your light shine. You have a good night, sweetie.
You too.
Next up, we have Cheryl Northern LeGrand. I tell you, I kind of pushed this lady. She say I pushed her over the cliff, but I kind of pushed her because she's been a part of several things that I've done. She never wrote poetry before, and I encouraged her to write in a couple of series before this. And I tell you, when she began to write, she can't stop because we got another series that's coming up, and she is definitely a part of it. So, without further ado, we're gonna bring to the Mike Cheryl Northern LeGrand. We are fine. So if you would please introduce yourself.
It's always a pleasure to be up here, and of course, with you, Miss Angela, my beautiful queen. My name is Cheryl Northern LeGrand. I'm originally from Jersey. I live in Knightsville, North Carolina now. Also, I'm a cancer survivor with lupus and heart failure over 15 years. And yes, Miss Angela, I've been in several projects, podcasts, and yes, she always pushed me over the cliff. But it's been truly a blessing. It's been called transformation. So I'm honored and I'm grateful that she finds time to not only push me over the cliff, but so many others.
Amen. If you would please share a piece with us tonight.
Yes, this is called Remember Me. I am a strong woman with faith that has been transformed and shaped through my cries and tears and fears. Turn to courage and strength and happiness. And even in the middle of the storm, when the wind was blowing and the trees were falling, and I felt weak and was all over the place, I kept pushing and going and putting on a strong faith. I kept putting on my full armor. This is why, in the middle of any toxic situation, it's easy to me to walk away. Remember, a strong woman.
Wow. Wow. That's that piece.
Definitely wow.
That's that piece. Wow. So this is National Poetry Awareness Month. What made you choose poetry?
Something is banking. Oh. What is that banging now?
That is somebody. Look, I can't control outside. They out there doing, they shooting, whatever they doing. I can't control that.
Okay, that's what I can. So I'm going to mute you. So
That's fine.
she can say she needs to say. Then I'll bring you back on. Okay. What made me do poetry? Because it brings out the inner you. It brings out something inside of you. Yes, I'm an author, but it's diversity, it's love, it's inspiration, and it's motivation. So because it's a challenge, one thing I could tell anyone who's listening, you can't conform or transform if you're always comfortable. You always have to step in. So me doing poetry put me into another level because I was used to just being on a podcast and they asking me questions, or when you write a book, you can go over and over. But doing poetry puts me into another level, with my mind. It transformed me where it said, okay, guess what? You can do this. And that's what it's all about, is stepping out of your comfort zone so God can use you in different areas. Because when we stay comfortable, we go nowhere. But when we get out of our comfort zone, we can go many places, and we can help other people and motivate them and let them know through all things, through Christ, all things are possible.
Amen. Amen. Well, if you can hang around, we want you to hang around after our last guest comes on and share. We're going to open up those lines and we're going to have conversation with those that are calling in. So if you want to hang around, please hang around and be a part of that conversation tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next poet is Miss Glendoria. Miss Glendoria, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the show. Thank you for having me on the show. I am just so honored to be here. And then happy birthday again to you, because you are an awesome woman of God. And so I'm just thrilled to be here to listen to all these wonderful people, all these wonderful poets. Let me correct that. Share their points. So it's a pleasure, and I love poetry. So I love listening to everyone's work. I am Glendoria Phillips Boyd, and I am an author. I'm a poet. I'm a minister for God. Um, I, uh, I do all kinds of things. I wear many, many hats, like I heard someone say earlier. I think it was Ava who said she wears so many hats. But at any rate, that's what I do. I'm always doing something. I'm always working. I'm always writing, and I'm always thinking. I'm the kind of person who turns the TV off because I have enough going on in my head that I don't need to watch TV. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just so honored to be here, and I just want to give a shout out to that billboard that was in New York City Times Square. I mean, wow! I always knew I was going to see my name in lights one day, and Angela, Miss Queen Angela, you did that for me. So I am just so excited about that. God bless you. I do have a poem here. It's a little different from the poems that I've heard. I wrote this poem because of my granddaughter. She was a teenager at the time, and I had the responsibility of raising her. So I wrote this poem to her. I was talking to God in this poem, but I was writing about my granddaughter. So if you guys are ready, I'd love to share it with you.
Yes, please.
Yes, okay. This poem is called A Grandmother's Plea. And I'm talking to God. This little girl makes me so sick. Lord, I raised my children, so why can't I quit? Why must I be responsible for this child? This little girl is just too damn wild. All she ever does is stand about, and whenever she speaks, she's cursing me out. She's silly and sassy, a little Miss Know-It-All, but in times of trouble, guess who she calls? Trying to reason with her is like reasoning with a brick. Before I open my mouth, she snaps me up real quick. She hurts my feelings and doesn't even care. I just shake my head and quietly say a prayer. She's always had an attitude. She's always in some unpleasant mood. Her countenance is always sad. Ain't nothing wrong, Lord. She just want me to feel bad. Why, Lord? What have I ever done? Does she blame me for the iniquities of my son? Does she blame me for her absentee mother who sent her away yet kept her brother? I wonder what's going on in this child's mind. And why does she cut herself sometimes? Lord, I know you have a sense of humor and sometimes play, but to tell you the truth, I'm old and gray. I don't feel like no more strife. I want to enjoy the rest of my life. I don't feel like no more tears. I want to be happy in my declining years. So I asked you, Lord, what am I to do? Then I heard him say, I gave this child to you, to give this child a stable home, to teach this child right from wrong, to teach this child what my words say, to teach this child to kneel and pray, to teach this child through her heartbreak, to call on me and exercise her faith, to teach this child when all else fails. She has a God who loves her and one who cares. Yes, I gave this child to you in your old age, because now you're full of grace and not of rage. I want to keep this child from the lion's den and away from the grips of sin. And I know you're the one to get the job done. So I chose you, Grandma.
Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Nice, 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 nice. I want to thank you for sharing that piece. Thank you for stopping by and sharing with us. If you can, we want you to stay on the line, stay in the queue. We're gonna be opening up the line shortly after we allow the rest of these poets to come forth and share a little bit. We're gonna open up the line for some conversation. So if you can hang around with us, we truly, truly appreciate it. Next up, we have poetress Keisha.
Hello, 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 my beautiful narrators and Queen Angela and co-host. How are you doing tonight?
All right, how are you?
I am amazing and blessed.
Amen, amen. So if you would share a little bit about yourself.
Yes, so my name is Poetry Keisha. I have been working with Queen Angela for a couple of years now. I'm kind of new to the group, but yet I always feel at home. She's always made me feel at home. I write poetry. I've been writing since third grade. My dad sent me my third grade book and project for my birthday about 6 years ago. I didn't even remember writing at that young, tender age. Um, right now, I just released a new journal. It is called Write the Vision and Make It Plain. It is a journal of affirmation and positive quotes, but it also has the pages where you can write your dream, your aspiration, and things that you want to do in life. So I'm truly excited about that new release. I also am on a new gospel radio station. It is called Next Level 2002, and I read my positive quotes and poems on that radio station daily throughout the day. And I'm excited about that. And the newest project is I will be hosting a 15-minute segment to talk about poetry. They are allowing me that on Mondays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm truly excited about that coming up and just what everything that God has for me and all of us. And through this journey, we have locked in. We have learned so much about one another, from one another. And that's what this journey is truly about, love and what we can learn from one another and how we lift each other up through the spoken word.
Amen, amen. Do you have a piece for us tonight?
Oh, gee, yeah, definitely. I do. I do have a piece. I'm sorry. I was actually looking at my paper. Yes, I have a short piece, and this is called Young King and Young Queen. And it simply goes like this. I am a young king. I am a young queen. At times, we don't even understand what that means. Though history tries to erase, my ancestors have given us a blueprint for us to trace. Follow the dotted lines so you can see. Connect the dots physically and spiritually. Don't let others tell you who you are. Be black, be proud. Continue to raise the bar. We are a people who are of excellence. You see, we are envied by those who want to be you and who want to be me. I am a young king. I am a young queen. And that's that piece.
Wow.
That's
That piece? Wow. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice, Sister Keisha. If you can, I want you to hang around because I know that there's gonna probably be some questions later on. We're gonna get ready to open up that line around 10:30. We're gonna get the rest of these poets on and allow them to share, and then we're gonna open up the lines. So please, if you can, hang around. Sister Tammy, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, can't complain. If you would, please go ahead and share a little bit about yourself.
Amen. I am Tammy Thomas. I am a poet, an author, monologuer, actress. I write skits, poems, plays, monologues. I have been in 2 films. The latest one will be coming out this year. The Cheers to Purpose Monologue Ministry. And I'm also a creative coach where I help teach others to write plays and monologues and even in skits. Amen.
Amen. Woman with many hats. I see y'all all wear a lot. So, do you have a piece for tonight?
Yes, ma'am. And I also want to say happy birthday and thank you for this wonderful, wonderful opportunity that you have given us. You are truly an angel from God. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. All glory be to God.
Amen. This piece is called Conqueror. You not only survived, but you also had conquered. You conquered the world. You have faced numerous challenges and difficulties. You were crying out for relief. Your soul needs to exhale as your spirit wanted to breathe. You prayed and left it to God. Despite the turmoil, you managed to beat those odds. The storm was not big enough to manage your strength. There was not any room for giving up. That wasn't an option. Regardless of how often you face setbacks, you always chose to get back up and keep going. You picked yourself up and fixed your crown. Enough was enough of the hurt and pain. You came out swinging and you were not the same. You cried out your last cry as you began to pick up the pieces and became whole again. You have the courage of a lion, the strength of a warrior to fight and stand your ground. You had carried the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it was time to shed those pounds. The battle may have been bigger, but your blessings were stronger because you knew there was a new journey awaiting. Nothing and no one can obstruct your journey along the path to greatness. Once it has been cleared up for you, leaving your troubles behind and facing your fears, there was no turning back now. You are walking into your purpose. You have arrived in your glory. Never let anyone tell your story. This is your testimony. So take your rightful place because you have won the race. You are victorious. You are a warrior. You are a conqueror. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I definitely want you to hang around if you can, please. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions and a lot of conversation when we open that line. So if you can, hang around. Y'all, next up, she's a newcomer. When I say she's a newcomer, I think we probably been knowing each other for about 3 weeks. But I tell you, she has truly been a blessing in opening up and just coming right in and sharing her poetry, sharing her testimony. I had an opportunity to watch her in a conference, and she shared her testimony. I tell you, um, y'all in for a treat. We're gonna bring up Miss Tiffany, if you would. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are y'all?
I can't complain.
We are good. We're good. Wonderful. Happy birthday to you, and thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, Angela, for having me. I'm so excited. Thank you.
So, if you would just share a little bit about yourself and your journey to becoming a poet.
Certainly. So I'm Tiffany, the Diamond. Well, I am the founder of Radiantly Crown. I am a newly certified life coach and author of the book Beautifully Scarred. And I got into poetry during my healing journey. And I was drawn to poetry because much like healing, it's not linear. So one line can be poetry. And so healing is different for everyone as well. And with poetry, you're able to just put your words out in different ways. So that's what drew me to poetry, and that's where I am.
So, do you have a piece for us tonight?
I do. This piece actually comes from my book, Beautiful Scarred. It's called The Coronation. And it goes, the fire has died down and the smoke has finally cleared. I am standing in the place that I once so greatly feared. I look at my hands and I see the scars are still there, but they no longer tell a story of shame or despair. They are etched in gold. They are jewels in my skin, a map of the battles that I had to win. I am no longer the building that was tattered and torn. I am new. I am the new creation, the queen who's been reborn. The throne was always waiting, but I had to find my way. I had to learn to value what the Father had to say. I traded the ashes for a crown that fits just right. I stepped out of the shadow into his marvelous light. My walk is different now. My head is held high. I no longer have to wonder or ask the world why. I am the diamond, refined and set free, the woman that God has always intended me to be. So I sit on my throne and I take up space, covered in mercy and dripping in grace. To the women still watching, to the ones in the fire, your scars are your glory, your light is your highest. Don't you dare lay down, don't you dare give in. This is just the place where your reign begins. The journey is finished, the victory is won. Look at what the Lord has done. That's it. Beautiful.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Definitely want you to hang around, stay in queue because we are going to be opening up these lines. We have three more poets to come forth, and then we're going to be opening up the lines for those that are tuned in to call in and interact with these amazing poets. And then we're going to give them an opportunity to drop their contact information, how you can support them, how you can follow them, how you can purchase their material, because all of them are published, baby. They're all published. So our next poet, she's another one that's near and dear to my heart. um, we have been through some things together. I love her dearly. Her name is Mo Monica Mo Mo Re. Don't look. Don't get me to messing up her name. But she has a pen name that she goes by, and I want to say it's Marie, but don't let me mess it up. I'm gonna let her come on up here and tell it because I can't tell it like she can tell it. So come on, Monica, and tell your story.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. My name is Monica Reese, and my pen name is Mon Reese. It's basically the first three letters of my first name and the first three of my last.
See how I messed that up?
I tried to keep my pen name as close to my authentic self as I could.
Amen.
Amen.
So poetry.
Angela, I appreciate you having me on tonight.
Yes, I want you to tell everybody what poetry means to you.
Poetry means to me, it's my way of releasing a lot of pent up anger issues, hurt, everything. Everything that I can't say to people, I can write in my poetry.
Wow. So how long have you been on this journey as a poet?
I started writing poetry in high school as a result to a very abusive relationship that I was in, and I needed an outlet. And at times, they were so controlling that I couldn't talk to anyone but them. So I started to write,
Wow.
and that's when I got started.
So do you have a piece for us tonight?
Yes, I do. It's called Black Is. Black is not just beautiful. Black is intelligent. Black is creativity. Black is bold. Black is you. Black is me. Black is us. Black is we. Black is the darkness that you need night vision to see. Black is what all people in some way or another strive to be. Black is confusion mixed with peace, mixed with love, mixed with hate, mixed with longevity. Black is a struggle. Black is a strength. Black is cold like ice. Black is hot like fire. Black is what everyone desires.
Wow. That's nice. That's nice, Monica. I tell you, I have I've been knowing Monica for a little over 4 years now. And I tell you, we have experienced some things together. Loss has been one of those things, and just being able to be there for each other and utilize our poetry and different things because she's wrote in several anthologies that I've put out. Just being able to release some of the things that sometimes we carry, but we don't want to tell the world. So sometimes we just release it in writing. Writing has been one of those things that have brought me a lot of comfort because this journey hasn't been easy. But I thank God that He gave us all an outlet, and the outlet that He's given us a gift and a talent. It has brought a lot of us together to be able to share and to be able to make room for us in this big old world, to make our names great. We're not just writing, we're creating a legacy. We're leaving something behind where people would know us. Monica, if you would, I want you to hang around. I want you to stick around because I want you to tell people about your amazing event that you have coming up. So please hang around. we have two more poets to bring on, and then we're going to open up the lines, and we're going to allow every poet to be able to share how they can be contacted, how they can be connected with. So please, Monica, hang around. We have Charlotte in the building. Charlotte, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
I'm doing well. But a little joke, this is way past my bedtime, so.
But I think it's past a lot of our bedtime. Most of us. I know Ava. She usually would be laying down, but I thank her for being here on tonight with me. I know Anaya probably's gotten off because she was fighting sleep before we even went live. So I understand, but I appreciate the sacrifice, and know that it's not in vain. Know that it's not in vain.
I,
If you
I'm
would
just
share a
grateful.
little bit about who Charlotte is.
Well, my name is Charlotte Simon Robinson. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a poet, I'm an author. I do a monthly column it's called Greetings and Gratitude and Inspiring Authors Magazine. And I like to say, I always give thanks to Angela because we have not officially met, but we connected somehow during COVID. And I always say that Angela is a big wife. She pushes you. Sometimes you don't want to hear what she has to say, but and she pushes you to do what you need to do. And she claims that she's not going to, push people, but she does. And I'm grateful for her to be in my life. She has done a lot for me. And I'm just grateful just to have her a part of my life.
Amen. Amen. So what got you into poetry?
Well, it's weird. I always was a writer. I always was a writer. But I think I said it before. I did a little speech cartoon, and I spoke about my eczema. And it was when I did that, I was in college, and I realized the power of just me speaking. I also was taking an English class, and we had to do free writing. And in that process, my professor at the time said, "Oh, you have to make it of becoming a good writer," but it never hit me then. When I say the spirit of poetry finally fell upon me, it was just after my mother had transitioned, and it became my outlet, my therapy, my safe space, and I continue to write. It gives me peace, and just like I said, it's therapy for me. It's in the freedom of speech and in your own way without being harmful to someone else. And that's what poetry is for me.
Wow. So do you have a piece for us tonight?
Yes, it's very, very short, but it's called Queen Angela in her month. Queen Angela, this month speaks just name, like celebration was waiting just for you. Grace in your walk, power in your presence, a light that does not act for permission to shine. May every day remind you who you are. Royalty and spirit, strength, craft, and beauty. Happy birthday, Queen. May this month honor you the way you deserve. That's it.
Oh,
Period.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm grateful for Charlotte because Charlotte was one of the amazing poets, a part of this anthology that was able to go down and be live in Times Square as we popped up on those screens. They were able to go live and share what we were doing, and I tell you, they had a nice time out there. People were chiming in with them, cheering for them, and they were able to be there and say, "Hey, that is me on that screen." So thank you for bringing that to us, that we could see what was going on in the moment. Even though we was watching it screaming on the platform, we still, those pictures, those videos that you guys provided, it did something for us. So we thank you for what you sacrificed, and thank you for that beautiful poem. I know you said it's past your bedtime, but if you can hang on just a little while long, we're going to open up these lines and we're going to allow those that are calling in to really connect with you guys. And y'all will get a chance to share how individuals can connect with you all and support the things that you're doing. So please hang around if you can, but if you can't, I understand. So next, y'all, we have the 2026 Poet of the Year on behalf of Aspiring Authors Magazine. She is truly amazing. She's truly a warrior. I tell you, her I can't tell her story, so she have to tell it. But it's truly amazing. And poetry has been a major part of her journey. So without further ado, we're gonna bring Keisha to the mic. Come on, Keisha.
Yeah.
Hey, Keisha.
Okay, wait a minute. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Busier than night. Oh my goodness. But let me tell you something. My Poet Lounge warriors really, really stood up for me tonight. They helped me get on here, and I thank you all for that.
Amen. Amen. That's what we do. We here to support one another. That's what we do. That's one thing I love about anthologies because it helps to bring other people together. People that we may not meet crossing our own path, but being an anthologist, it gives you an opportunity to connect with a lot of other people. So I'm grateful, and I'm grateful that they were able to assist you. So, without further ado, if you would please let us know just a little bit about who Keisha is, and then if you have a piece, we want you to share that piece.
Absolutely. Well, first I want to give a heartfelt happy birthday to you, Queen Angela. I mean, I think I speak for everyone here. I'm thankful for your obedience, to all of your gifts, right, that God has blessed you with, because you, with those gifts, you give them away and they edify souls, right? They edify souls of the authors, the poets, and voices alike, unselfishly. So I just want to thank you for that, coming from my heart. So for those of you who don't know me, yes, my name is Keisha Johnson McCrae. I am my wife, mom, author of my first solo book, Access Denied, Surrender the Battle. I'm also a lupus warrior. I'm also a lupus and ADHD advocate. And I am a grateful Nunu to my 3-year-old grandbaby, Miracle, who is my heart. My pen name is Voice of Keisha J, but most time I actually use my birth name, which is Keisha Johnson McCrae. I'm also a certified life and transformation coach as well.
Amen. Amen. And she is the 2026 Poet of the Year on behalf of Aspiring Authors Magazine. Keisha, do you have a piece?
Yes, I do. And I just want to add that my poetry is rooted in faith, biblical truth, and healing that, for me, births emotional transformation God's way. So this poem that I created was basically for today, Good Friday. And it goes like, Jesus, I grieved the cross you bore, yet in pain, love won the war. Fear and sin you cast aside. It is finished, freedom cried. Your sacrifice broke chains. We walk in hope. We're not the same. Now I stand to reach and heal. Through God's love, I now can feel. From the cross to the empty grave, you rose so I could be brave. Paved the way so souls could be saved. Now I live with purpose clear. Love has conquered every fear. Thank you.
Wow, that was nice.
She
That was nice.
definitely did.
That was nice. So we have caller number one in queue. We have caller number one in queue. Caller number one, if you would please state your name and where you're calling from.
How you guys doing? My name is Ladoro Penix II. I'm calling from California. I just want to say that every poem that you guys recited today was truly amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. So are you a
I
poet?
want to let everybody know that Ladaro actually is calling right now, guys, in from prison. So please carry with him. He has some situation where you can't hear him, but just be able to call him from prison to call him to the show tonight. And he's also a new intern to WBNN as well.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure I supported you guys. You guys are doing an amazing job, and I'm so proud of all of you. Keep up the good work and keep inspiring. What you guys are speaking, you're speaking from the heart. You're speaking from the spirit in which everyone needs to be connected to. You know, you guys have a depth perception unlike anybody else because you're able to tap into that inner light, that inner glow, that inner connection, that inner soul. So just keep up the good work.
Wow. Thank you. And I look forward to hearing you on the WBNN. Wow. Y'all, that's amazing.
Please be prepared to be seeing myself on our intern show April 9th at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. It's called Fill Your Cup with my CEO, Mikey T. And we're going to really hit those topics. We're going to really provoke the mind and challenge each other. But more than that, we're going to really get a real sound message out there that needs to be out there. We're going to talk that talk and we're going to walk that walk with these conversations.
Amen. 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 We can't wait. We can't wait. I tell you, WBNN have some amazing hosts, and I'm just glad to be a part and to be able to come on and share those that need to be shared. Y'all, we got caller number two in queue. So caller number two, if you would please come on up. Come on up. State your name and where you're calling in from.
This is Yolanda Mitchell. How you doing tonight? I'm feeling the vibes. How are you?
All right, how are you?
I am lovely. I am enjoying the show, and just like that gentleman, I feel like WBNN. It's more than radio. It's the feeding of the minds and the soul, and it's right on time. I'm loving it.
Amen.
And I feel like poetry is a place where you could be uninhibited to your own thoughts. It's where the power of thoughts might meet your challenges throughout life, but it's where you can really strip yourself from journaling your own mind, write things down that you can share with the world anyhow. And sometimes you read it back and the answers come through. It's truly you when you go through the complexities of your mind that might bring you to another element of who you truly are. Poetry, when you do rap, they say it's 16 bars. Poetry can't be refined to any other line. It's truly telling how you feel in that moment and the revelations that you're getting. It brings you to another element. It's truly divine. And I just freestyle, man. I don't go no further because you guys are bringing out something in me. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I was trying to say, you over there rhyming, kicking your own poetry, lady. Well, y'all, I thank you, Miss Yolanda, for stopping by and sharing. She is one of our new interns. So I see right now she has a gift. So I'm looking forward to hearing you across these airways. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Zach or Ava, do y'all have any questions that y'all would like to ask her before?
Now,
Ava, Zach, do y'all have any questions for our new intern?
oh girl, Oh, hi, Yolanda. I'm sorry I couldn't hear you that well. Sorry about that. It's great to have you on, Yolanda, and it's great to hear all of you. It's an honor to be part of this with all of you.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I coming on for me, someone new and listening to all the shows. It's more than just radio. It's a movement, and I love it. It's feeding my soul every time I get on. So it's right on time. So thank you guys, and keep on doing what you're doing.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
I was going to say, man, I just love your energy. Like, I just love the energy that you bring, and keep that same energy, man. All day, every day, keep that same energy. I just love it.
Thank you.
Amen. Well, thank you for stopping by, Miss Yolanda. Y'all, we have caller number 3. Caller number 3 in queue. Caller number 3, if you would, share your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Letitia. I'm calling from Iowa. I was just calling to tell Portraits I'm very proud of her. I'm glad she's living her dream finally, especially being on a billboard. And I just want to say, love you, Mom.
Poetess Keisha. Oh, that's sweet. That's beautiful. Thank you for calling in and supporting your mom.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
Amen. Amen. Well, y'all, we're going to bring the poets back up. I'm going to bring them back in so that they can share how you guys can support them, how you can follow them, how you can connect with them in their private spaces. So first we're going to bring, I think Anaya is gone, but if you want to get in touch with Anaya, y'all can reach out to me because I got special access to that young lady. I got special access to her because her mom is one of the hosts on the WBNN. Not only is she a host, I'm not the WBNN, she's a host on the Crew podcast. She has a show every Tuesday night where she talks about all things around books. She is the founder of SC Book Gal and Friends. She is our director of book reviews for the magazine. She's been with me for 6 years. Y'all, she's been with me since I started the magazine. We celebrate 6 years next month. So I am super excited. So if you want to reach out to Anaya, y'all, all y'all got to do is just reach out to me and I will definitely get you in contact with her. So we're going to bring up Sister Cheryl so Sister Cheryl can tell you guys how y'all can connect with her.
Good evening again, everyone. Thank you again, Miss Angela, everybody up here. And yes, we was on the billboard. But yes, you can reach me, Cheryl LeGrand on Amazon. You can also on TikTok, Survival 66. Also, I have an author page, say Cheryl LeGrand. And also, I am on Instagram that said Northern LeGrand. And that's how you can reach me. And thank you so much, Miss Angela, again. And happy birthday, my queen.
Cheryl, you better get you a link tree. You better get you a link tree so you can link all that up together. So all you got to do is say one thing. Get you a link tree. Look, I just want people to be able to connect with you without having to remember all those places. See, if you get you a link tree, you go directly to the link tree, and then you can put everything that you do on that link tree, and they can just click on whatever link they want to click on. So I tell everybody, get you a link tree.
Okay, my Instagram is Northern LeGrand. If you go up there, that's my Instagram. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Well, thank you for always coming and supporting and being a part of the things that I do. She's no stranger to the WBNN. So thank you, Cheryl. Next up is Miss Glendoria. Miss Glendoria, if you would come forth and share how we can connect with you.
Okay. You can connect with me on at writingsofwisdom.com. That's my website. You can connect with me by email, glendoriap8@yahoo.com. You can connect with me through Instagram, LinkedIn, and there's another one. I keep forgetting that last one, but I am on all of the major sites, and you just put in my first name. My first name is really rare, so if you put in my first name, then I should pop up. So I really enjoyed it tonight, being with everyone. And I do have a new book out. It's called Carries the Kyra. It's sold everywhere. So if you just put in Carries the Kyra and my name, it will pop up on Amazon, Extra Spark, Barnes and Noble. It's also an Audible book that will be probably out by the end of this month. So I'm just looking forward to what God is doing in my life. And I just want to add really quick that I really enjoyed all of the poems that were said tonight and spoken tonight. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much.
Amen. Well, thank you. Next up is Miss Keisha.
And thank you. Hello, everyone, and thank you again. I enjoyed this evening. Happy birthday to Angela. I hope you enjoyed the entire month. And God bless you with everything your heart desires. So I have to get a ministry too. However, I am on every platform from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and all of my things that pertain Keisha. That's all. My book are available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and in Cheshire City in the Maryland Mall and the Moines, Iowa. And the website that I use, I am going to nextlevel2002.net. You can reach me there or listen to me there on the radio, getting my home daily. Thank you, and be blessed, everyone.
Amen. Amen. Next up is Sister Tammy Thomas.
Yes, Tammy. Thank you again for the great opportunity. You guys are doing something good job. And I am so honored to be one of the co-hosts here with all y'all are phenomenal. I'm just so blessed. And y'all can reach me. You can see most of my poetry on YouTube, and it's at Tammy, that's Tammy Thomas 832. And I'm on Facebook, Tammy Thomas, and I also got a poet page on Facebook. It's Tammy Thomas hyphen the poetess, and I'm also on Instagram at TT the Poetic Piece, and it's the same for TikTok at TT Poetic Piece.
Amen. Well, thank you. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna need all y'all to get y'all a link tree, so y'all don't have to remember all those links. I'm gonna need all y'all to get y'all a link tree. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all in the group how we can do that. I need all y'all to get y'all a link tree. So next up is Miss Tiffany Tidwell. Come on and share how we can connect with you, how we can follow you, how we can support you.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Wonderful. So I'm on every platform. It's Tiffany Authentic Diamond Tidwell. I have my own podcast that is up and coming on YouTube, the Radiant Crown podcast. And if you want to check my book out, it is on Amazon, called Bees and Scars.
Amen, amen, amen. Next up is Monica. Monica. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. I'm on all the platforms as well, and Angela been talking about Linktree. I was sitting there trying to figure out how to do a Linktree account real quick. I won't be left behind. But I have a
poetry book out on Amazon. It's called Reflection of the Heart. And I also have I started back in February, an open mic poetry night. It's called Outspoken Words and Vibes by Maria. We are in Conyers, Georgia. The second Saturday of every month. So I can get a bigger space, bigger venue. Yes.
Well, I am proud of you. I am proud of you, and thank you. Thank you for pressing on. Thank you for pressing on. Definitely. And she's another one. If you can't get in contact with her, you definitely can reach out to me. I got connections with all of them. So if you can't reach them or if you miss how you can connect with them, just reach out to me. I'll make sure to get you in contact with them. We have Charlotte up next. Come on, Charlotte, and tell us how we can get in contact with you.
I agree. I continue to agree. This week, my birthday is only week gratitude. Sorry, Saturday. I'm going to stop for to be released for pay. It's about the mother-daughter relationship between my mother and myself. That's very, very soon. Other than that, if you need to contact me, reach out to Angela. Reach out to Angela. I love you. Everybody on the platform was amazing, and I'm just grateful to be in good company.
Amen, amen. Well, we thank you for stopping by and sharing with us. And last but not least, we have our 2026 Poet of the Year, Keisha. Yes.
Okay. You can hear me. Great. Retreat, but it's not. So I'm going to have to discuss you. I'm laughing because everybody up here needs like a retreat. Yeah, we do. Just quick, Queen Culture LLC, which is my email, and Queen is so KWEEN, and that stands for Kingdom Women Embraces Emotional Newness. In case you get it on KWEEN, my social lupus and emotional wellness, God wait. You can question my name, Keisha Dr. McCray, which is KISHA, and McCray is MCRA. Keisha Dr. McCray. On Facebook, I'm also Keisha Dr. McCray, and also Keisha Dr. McCray. So either way, you can also put me in Google, and my name will come up. I found that out too. Yeah, I also have my new solo book called Active and Isolated Battle to Birth from the Loss of My Sister, and emotion battle that turned into basically emotional triumph. Instagram, I'm also at Instagram, I'm beautiful butterfly. So you can reach me on that's right. Look out for the inspiring for the magazine because I'll be taking a look at the sessions. So I think you want to definitely get to that. And I want to say thank you again, Angela, for the opportunities. I want to say to all of the poets and poets, I enjoyed all of you tonight. You are all dope. You are awesome, phenomenal. Okay, and I also want to say that God is doing a new thing in this season for all of us. And I may have more. And this point, I just put up here, but like I always say, we all win.
Amen. Amen. And every single person that you guys have heard from tonight were all nominees. So it was all in the running to be Poet of the Year for 2026. Even our own Abe Holly and Zach Williams was part of that. So we're going to final thoughts. I'm going to let Ava and Zach share their final thoughts, and then it's going to be in Gozy time. So Ava, if you would, please share your final thoughts.
Thank you for coming to be part of this with me tonight, Angela. Still thinking a little fun, but you can catch my show. The casual chat
on April 8th. We have our International Hall of Famer, Sherry Dupito, go and sing with me. And that'll be 9:30 Eastern. Thank you all, you amazing poets. It was just an honor, and still an honor to know you and get to know you better. Thank you all.
And
Jesus Lord, I think I have been there. Only moment, and this is right here. I'm so grateful to y'all make me want to go back to my room already. The family, like I'm probably up here. But in fact, I hope I get out of it. You can get my next show on the 14th, right here on WBNN. Black Candy, do not want some biscuits. Do not want some poetry from you boys. Mr. Black. And in fact, you don't want this Black Candy. I'm not ready to get poetry.
I definitely thank you all for joining us. It's Kelsey time.
Jerome, Missouri, Keisha, Tiffany, Monica, Charlotte, and the winner. Michigan, Keisha Johnson. And one more time. This Monday, in our history, the late on this therapy. Came with the shows. And that's first premise. Show. And that's not issued in the radio. And they talked about global warming. When we talked about black power, people only had to talk to their home. That's what they were talking about. Because it's already home. That still made the soul twins great. In January 2017, I went by West Bell. Out of Marshall, Texas. Lived in Georgia at the time, halfway. On time, at age 58, in her sleep. We really never received covered. Well, we did something for her that we're doing tonight for the next hour. Congratulations. And so Smith, the class of the broadcasting 2020 men on the broadcaster. Then WBNN Communications all-time connection record, and 6th consecutive with the Darlene Lawrence Championship, honoring our late great Hall of Famer. And that's how we honor Hannah. But we honor Hannah with, of course, our host of the year, giving that to her. When a host hits the championship, is named after Darlene, our first ever International Internet Radio Hall of Famer. What a great show tonight. This really caught my iron. Because tomorrow night, Ava will be there. Hopefully Angie will come on for the first time tonight. And of course, Zach, come on in and join us. Eunice Parker. And the young lady you heard tonight, Yolanda Mitchell-Taylor. And Andrew Tweet Mitchell will be on the groove tomorrow night at Podbean Radio. www.podbean.com, PODBEAN. This is how you join us. It's free, guys, okay? You download the Podbean app from your Apple or Google Play Store. You set up a user name that we can see you come on live. And then, of course, type in the search WBNN Communication tomorrow night. I'll be on the wheels of steel because I am your honeybee DJ on last year. Turntables 1 and 2 for you and the best view. And we're doing tomorrow night the great Canadian singer, crooner, Mr. Glenn Lewis. I cannot wait for this show tomorrow night. 9:30 Eastern Daylight Time. CBS Radio, Podbean Radio for I9 Industries. Yes, it's still part of WBNN Communications. But Very Nation Online Radio has advertising through in GoToTime Multimedia. Pinterest, Google, Instagram, and X, Twitter, Oladella, Malay Windows here, Facebook. And any comments and suggestions for our programming tonight? It goes with my@gmail.com. I am your mother and father's favorite producer, Dr. Oladella Malay Windows, appointed by the University of Michigan and Colgate University, and my wonderful parents, Lonnie and Debbie, baby boy, saying goodnight to love. to all the folks out there at Armed Force Radio that support us on a constant basis, and now unto exceptional accolades. The 2023 Anna Waddell Award winner for excellence, the WBNN Communications Host of the Year. The 2023 International Internet Radio Hall of Fame Broadcasting Insight. And now to the highest plateau in Excelsior. The 2026 International Internet Radio Hall of Fame Broadcasting Lifetime Achiever elect, the young lady from Leatherland, South Carolina, also from Anderson, South Carolina. The trees will stand up in the breeze for this young lady. Also, the proprietor of the Crew podcast and every single internet radio, wherever you need to reach her, you can reach her by internet, by the World Wide Web. The outstanding Angela Thomas Smith.
Amen, amen. I want to thank everyone for joining us on tonight. I'm going to close out with the poem on tonight, and it's entitled Rise Beyond the Silence. In the hush of hidden battlefields, beyond the polished smiles, we carry burdens heavy. Hold them, cradle them, walk the miles. Days when hope is just a whisper. Nights when tears baptize the sheets. Silent wars within the shadows. Invisible wounds repeat the beats. We are stitched with threads of courage. Though the world may be overlooking the trembling hands, the tired laughter, the effort that it looks, the face, the stigma, we wear labels. Questions if we are truly seen, long for spaces, grace embracing, where our souls can dare to dream. Some days the air feel heavy, thick as memories claw and fears ignite. But the darkest, wildest valleys, a flicker rises, a flicker of light. Community hands that reach out and hold, eyes that soften hearts and see. We're not we're not an island, cold and strata, but threads of woven temperance. Let us speak of wounds and healing, remove the shame, uncage the fight. The journey's real and hard and holy, and every story shines a light. No more silence, no more pretending. Let compassion lead the way for every soul that bruised and bended. May we make a safer day. Recovering is not a straight line, but where every step we grow. We rise, we stumble, we rise again. More than pain, we come to know. Together we're mighty, rivers flowing stronger, side by side in the sea of shared believing. There's no shame and none to hide. So let's lift the lost and hurting, build a bridge with open arms for every trial. There's triumph. In the community, there is calm. Raise awareness, raise each other. Let hope echo pure and free. For we are conquerors day by day in strength and love and unity. And that's that peace. Again, I thank you guys for joining us. I will be back in 4 weeks. Tune in, tune in, tune in. And thank you for all of your support. Blessings, peace, and love.
Your line has been disconnected by the moderator. Goodbye.